Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Rome. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin. So, the trade network is about as complete as I can get it. We have surpluses of lots of things. It really is the best we can get. Which is fine. I mean, momentarily we will be making all the dosh. There, an extra 4 gold a month just from revamping our trade network. Decline. Alright. So, among other things, we need to clean up these rebels. I want them all dead. Dishonest tax collectors, not a fan of them. That's okay. We're already at 3 stability, so we'll hold. We can build an ungodly number of province improvements. And that's great, I think. Yeah. Rivals are irrelevant. And there's the barbarian threats up here that we'll have to deal with. Alright. Right now I'm just more or less waiting for truce to expire with Egypt. I'm not going to go to war with any of the micro-states yet. Because... just... no. We need to hold on. Like, we have 9.76 revolt risk still. Do we have 20 anywhere? Okay, send them to Vendali. Good. They're better off up there anyway. Scree. Glad to hear it. Alright. So, Egypt is actually, not suffering huge revolts like I thought they'd be, which sucks. And I got a count here. 40, 80, 120, 160. They have 40 troops per province. I'm not even sure if I want to fight that. Like, 160 is nearly my size of army. I have currently 200. Carthage outnumbers me by 45%, noted. So even if I were to summon everything I had, and just threw myself against them, what would that accomplish? It would be an even fight. He was so tolerant. Sedokez is revolting, that's fine. Take care of him. Air of the Sea, good. How is technology coming along anyway? 13 years ahead of time. That's pretty much what we expect. Like, we are extremely far ahead. Speaking of, how goes religious absorption? Well, we still have shamanism there. Still a bit of shamanism there. But we're doing it. Let's see. Yeah, we've managed to cut down on the pagans pretty well, I'd think. Wow, Judaism spread quick. There's still bits of Zoroastrian, but it's getting cut down pretty hard. Yeah. It is kind of yucky to have all this cross red all over the place. It's not great, that's for sure. Also doesn't help this is the color of Rome and this is the color of Greek. There's... Alright, so Druidism is come to an end in Iberia. Shaman. That's actually all the shamanism left in the world, isn't it? Yep. And we own it all. We might just get rid of it. Shamanism could go extinct by the end of the game. We still have like 50, 60 years. So who knows? At this point, I'm like trying to destroy Egypt. I mean, the micro-states near the end of the game, I can just absorb them with a few set of quick, easy wars. But, you know, Egypt proves to be the tricky one to actually eat. I'm thinking next time I'm going to go up against and take Antioch through Phoenica. Try and cut off their ports. And I mean, they continue to train troops. It amazes me that they are, and able to do so. Like, to me, it's just this idea that they can maintain themselves after the horror I've put them through, and the horror I will continue to put them through, no less. Like, this is far from over. I'm taking a breather to try and work down some of my war exhaustion, because I don't want it to get too much higher. 10 is bad enough. I really don't want 20. I really don't. If I can avoid 20, I'd love to avoid 20. Sure. One welcome to, I suppose. Maybe. I tend not to replace my commanders by vent suggestions, because that requires vetting the person, and oftentimes they already have loyal units. Man, we have a lot of infamy. Like, if I were to spree conquer the shit, I might actually get too much. Have to be careful. Alright, so based on our current situation, is there any decent... Alright. Any decent quantity of mercenaries with a decent, you know... Negative 48. Negative... The fuck have you been recruiting, Egypt? They're all here, apparently. Well, I'm not getting any mercs out of that. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 archers is fine, yeah. Religious conversion. Haha, Roxlani. It is changed to Greek. Oops. Yet another shamanist province converts. So few are left. And they die out ever so quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 left by my count. The last of the shamanists. At least in the map, anyway. I'm pretty certain most of this is shamanist. But, you know, whatever. 22 units, impressive. Ooh, 10% more research points. Ooh, you know we really need that. Now we can get 14 years ahead of research. Oh, jeez. I don't know what it feels like getting any research point bonuses at this point. It's like, why bother? I am already so technologically advanced, it's not funny. Rome is at 14. Carthage is at 14. Egypt's fallen behind me. They're fallen behind. They've fallen behind. Seleucia's the only one keeping up at this point. These poor mini-states. Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, most of these people I can just roll through because they don't have any military tech. Sucks to be them. Good. Okay. So, we are up to 673. Good. Take care of that. It seems like Egypt is starting to improve its forts a bit. Probably wise. Probably very wise. Still, they only have 23 or so military units. They're probably getting a bit more here and there. Yeah, I really should probably build more temples.
I mean, there's a temple here, temple here. Let's see. We're holding 8, which isn't bad. We still have more nations than any other, except for animism, I guess. And more provinces than any other. With Carthaginian being our only match. Shamanism down to 7. Unfortunately, I don't think you can actually convert Phoenica or Judea. Actually, you might not even be able to convert Jewish at all. We'll have to see. Hello, revolt. That's what I like to see. Oh. They're actually able to deal with a revolt there. Darn. Yeah. Darn. Alright. Fill up with a new Hierophant. He's got a 7. That's not bad. Charisma I'm more concerned about Hierophancy, because that affects, you know, Omen success chance. Very important. Far more important than tech at this point. Like, that should not cause me to lose 20 popularity. It really shouldn't. Just silly. And we could proclaim a theocracy, but we don't have to. I really don't have an intent to. So, still have a truce until, looks like October-ish. Alright. I'm fairly certain we've hit max rivalry. The hell? Well. Good news, they failed to take it. Better news, they came from here. And the movie. So yeah, they kind of just walked through and picked up everything along the way. Albania has declared war. Oh, with Egyptus and the Parthian League. So it's a gay old time here, down in Egypt, where everyone gangs up on them. And just take turns pounding. Just take the turns pounding. Alright. No, fuck you. One, I have a fucking truce. Seriously? Like, you're actually going to call me in when I have a truce? Of all things. No. Just no. Man, our populations might be too big. Like 130 people, 140 people. I don't know why Thessaly has none. 86, 54. Yeah, not bad. I think, you know, like Epirus is our most populated province, which is pretty nice. It is pretty good. I'm trying to think, is there any other major, like, important population centers? Nah, none that have been under my control for long enough to matter, really. Alright. See? I just hate that I lose fucking popularity for that. Now I'm down to like 63%. I'm just gonna hold Triumph. It's worth it. There we are. Land tech. I actually probably want the best general we can get here. Regardless of your loyalty. We might replace you, though. Just to make sure there's no civil war risk. There. So, the reason we put a guy with as much military as possible is the Polemarchos. 4-point of Marshal gives us siege time reduction, which is very important, and land organization. So we're getting +9 land organization. And 9 times 3 is 27, so just over a quarter chopped off our siege time. I like it. It'll help a lot. Alright. I find it scummy that Rome's attacking Egypt at this point. It's like, this is my kill. Like, right now I'm actually tempted to attack Egyptus. Of all things. Like, I might be able to actually do damage to them. They aren't going to get any more land. They can't, because Alexandria's in the way, and I took them on just to damn well make sure they don't get any more land, because they're already scary enough, thanks. I think they're just capped on building new dudes, because they're hitting the supply limit in their provinces. That is how scary they are. It's terrifying. Yeah, I don't really feel like going down all 7 here. 10,000 archers at least. Yeah, I don't think Albania's got much chance. I mean, it's kind of cute that they're trying, but it's not happening. Just withdraw. Okay. Come on. Some more barbarian absorption. Always nice to get that event. Good enough. I mean, this province gets a ton of population just out of barbarian absorption. Hell, all the provinces along here do. Roxani's getting up there. So are they. Pretty good, actually. I mean, at this point, we're almost the bulwark defense of Europe here. Hold Rossi all the way up to the movie. And we pretty much are the bulwark of Europe, defending it against everything. Against the barbarian hordes. The Teutons, are they? Most concerning. I'm sure Rome will handle it. It'll only be a few months before war now. Good. How are we doing on that whole revolt risk stuff? So, war exhaustion's down to 6.5. Good. Carthage has ended their civil war. Their revolt has failed. Mostly thanks to my love for Carthage. And their usefulness to me. Just having something that can oppose Rome is extremely useful to me. Alright. Albania will pay 23 gold, no surprise. Alright. Always do what is right. Alright. Guess we're about ready to move these guys through. Like, Egypt doesn't stand a chance. At all. Those poor bastards. I'm just watching them die slowly. I mean, I'm glad that they're being cannibalized, really. Although they're not really being cannibalized, which is part of the problem. At this point, the Parthian League is in of themselves a problematically sized state. And that they're becoming harder and harder to eat. I will probably never actually annex Egyptus, because, well, I really shouldn't have to say why I won't. You've seen their army counts. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Alright. Let's see. So, we're ready to go to war, yeah? Yeah, okay. In that case, good time to end the episode. Tune in next time for when we beat on Egypt some more, because that's really all we're doing now. I mean, the only other empire that really poses a threat to us at this point is Carthage, so... yeah, whatever. What does military advisor say? 29%, so we're gaining on Carthage without building anything. Carthage is remaining civil war level of troops. They will be disposed of over time. Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin, signing off.